Well, you can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in the buffalo herd.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about the silver buffalo round and why I love them so much. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today, we got to talk about silver rounds. Spot price, by the way, is still in the $27 range, 27 and change right now. It hasn't really moved much at all from when it was locked in place over the weekend and on Monday, which was a holiday. Spot price hasn't really done anything crazy, really nothing at all. So I didn't want to do another spot price update video. I want to talk about silver rounds today. Anybody familiar with my channel knows that I post a lot of videos about silver bars, a lot of videos about silver coins, a lot of videos about 90% junk constitutional, a lot of videos about gold, but I don't always talk about silver rounds, so that's what I wanted to do today. Now, anybody familiar with the world of precious metals knows that there are seemingly an endless list of silver rounds out there. Any concept, any design you can think of, there's a silver round out there for you. You want something with the Liberty Bell? We got you right here. You want something with an eagle on it? We got you right here. You want something regarding the state of Florida? We got you right there. You want something with Santa Claus on it? We got you right here. Ho, ho, ho. But I wanted to talk about one particular silver round today, and it would be the 4 silver rounds on top that are sitting in airtight capsules, and I also have another one right here. The silver buffalo round. My favorite piece of silver, generic silver that is, hands down. Always been a big fan of the silver buffalo. When I first got started stacking silver, my very first piece of silver ever was just a generic silver round. I actually have it right over here. It's a Bill of Rights 1 ounce silver round. This is how it all got started. This is where it began. This 1 troy ounce silver round kickstarted my entire stack, and it's been over 3 years of stacking as aggressively as possible. Soon after getting that particular silver round, I got myself some other silver rounds, and some of them were the silver buffalo. So on this side right here, we have the Native American profile and says Liberty. And then on the other side, if we flip it over, 1 troy ounce, 3 nines fine silver with the beautiful buffalo.
What'd it feel like?
Felt like I got run over by a buffalo.
Now, by the way, even though these are all silver buffalo rounds, or these 4 anyway, not all the rounds on display, some of them are a little bit different. You can actually see they're minted by different mints. This one has 2016 on it, and the other ones don't even have any years on it. You flip them over, you can actually see, look at the bottom right there, 3 nines fine silver on both. Pretty standard, and this one has a pretty cool font, pretty cool scripture, I guess you can say. 1 troy ounce on top, and over here it says United States of America. So they're all different. They all have their differences. They're all not exactly identical to one another, but the silver buffalo round is pretty much the same. Regardless of who mints it, regardless of where they come from, regardless of what specifically is on them, I've always been a huge fan of the silver buffalo. And the reason for that is because, well, the first original reason for that was because I always loved the way that it looked. I always liked really any type of Native American type of art. So that was one reason right there. I've always been a big fan of animals in general. That's another reason right there. But that's when I first got started stacking. That was just my first couple of months. And then after a little bit of time, after learning quite a bit, talking to a bunch of different people from a bunch of different places, all who have been stacking for significantly longer periods of time than I had been stacking for, only a few months at the time, I was learning quite a bit. and I started to understand the importance of stacking recognizable pieces of silver. And the silver buffalo would be the most recognizable silver round that there is. And I've always been a big fan of that. You might as well make it a coin, by the way. And I know that there are buffalo coins. I think how we have the American gold eagle and the American silver eagle, I would say, since we already have an American gold buffalo $50 face value coin, we should have an American silver buffalo coin. Now, I know we did at one point, but I'm talking about pure silver. I'm not talking about the buffalo nickel. I'm not talking about this right here. I'm talking about a 1 troy ounce, 3 nines fine, pure silver, American buffalo $1 face value coin. That's something that I believe. You might agree with me. Maybe you disagree with me. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to agree with me. I just think that's something that the U.S. Mint should consider. I think it would be a pretty cool idea. But one of my favorite things about the silver buffalo, and unfortunately I don't have any with this feature, but Sunshine Mint has their version of the silver buffalo. And for those of you unfamiliar with Sunshine Mint, here is their classic silver round. Their silver bars look pretty much exactly the same. It has this circular design in the center of a rectangular piece of silver. I have one over here. Here we go. Here's my 10-ounce Sunshine bar. Same thing. Very recognizable. Everyone knows exactly what this is. You flip them over, at least the newer ones. They have this Mint Mark SI security feature right here on the back. Silver rounds have the same one. If you have a decoder lens, all you have to do is scan it over top of the silver round or of the silver bar. And I know this is a video about the silver buffalo, but I'm talking about this for a reason. If you take the silver round with the security feature and the decoder lens, you put it over top, it'll say the word valid. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. I can definitely see it. Here, it's upside down. Yeah, I have to take my word for it. It's hard to tell on camera. Here's a better example. It'll say the word valid. Now, the reason I'm talking about the Sunshine bars during a video about silver buffalo rounds is because Sunshine has their version of the silver buffalo, which unfortunately I do not own. I don't have any. I actually learned that they have their version of the buffalo round not even all that long ago. I'll put a picture up on screen right there so you can see right in the dead center of the silver round, it has the Mint Mark SI, which means you can take the decoder lens, scan over top of it, and boom, you have a security feature on silver buffaloes. And anybody who's familiar with me, anybody who knows this channel and watches these videos, knows that there's nothing I love more than security features on silver, security features, anti-counterfeit technology on gold. I love it. I try my best to stack as much silver as possible that has some form of a security feature, whether it be the Mint Mark SI, whether it be the new Trident padlock on the new Britannias, whether it be a serial number, whether it be anything like that. I've always been a big fan of any silver with those type of features. So for the silver buffalo to have that on the back, or at least the Sunshine silver buffalo rounds, I think it's excellent. I think it's great. Now, like I said, there's a lot of silver out there. A lot of different types of rounds, a lot of different types of coins and bars and whatnot. We can move these on over just for a second, because speaking of Sunshine, I can actually show you this little silver round right here, and this is not a silver eagle. It would appear to be a silver eagle, but nope, this is just a generic silver round with the Walking Liberty design on it. So yes, it very closely resembles, one could actually argue it's virtually identical. Here, I'll put an actual silver eagle next to it. Same design. This one's a coin, this one's a round. Now what's cool about this, once again, Sunshine does it best. If you flip it over, it has a very similar design to the silver eagle. This is the coin, not the round. If you flip over the round, Look at that right there. Mint Mark SI security feature right there on the back. Now, for those of you who watched the video that I posted a couple of days ago talking about how, in my opinion, the US Mint made a huge mistake in changing the design of the Silver Eagle and the Gold Eagle, or at least the reverse. This right here, this design, will be no longer in a few more months, unfortunately. But this right here, if the US Mint could have implemented something like this to the current design, I think it would have been a game changer. I think this right here is more than enough if you're looking for a security feature, if you're looking for anti-counterfeit technology, because guess what? Decoder lens, put it right over top and it'll say the word valid. Proof of authenticity. It's not a fake. It's not some $7 counterfeit thing that is on eBay coming from China. Nothing like that. So now that more silver rounds are getting security features, I think it's a complete and total game changer. I think it's great. I think it's excellent. There's nothing I like more than seeing silver rounds now getting security features. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. And my favorite thing about it is, even though they're just basic generic secondary market silver rounds half the time, they carry a lower premium than the coins. The coins are minted by sovereign governments. They are backed by sovereign governments. And with that comes a higher level of notoriety. People desire them more. They're more sought after, more trusted, more respected. But you can trust and respect and desire a silver round or a silver bar, something that doesn't have face value, something that isn't government backed, but it has security features to make everyone understand that it is true, it's authentic, it's real, it's not a counterfeit, it's not a fake, it's not anything like that. So that more rounds are getting these type of features gets my vote. I wish more silver rounds would get security features. So now that I'm learning that my favorite silver round in existence has the Mint Mark SI security feature on it, or at least the Sunshine Buffalo rounds, once again, game changer. Now the Silver Buffalo, I would say it's definitely the most recognizable silver round out there, but there are a couple of close seconds or potentially a close third or whatever you want to say. I actually put up a poll, something that viewers can vote on earlier today, asking, of these three options, which is your favorite silver round? And one of the options was the Silver Buffalo. One of the options was, of course, the Sunshine round. People mostly gravitate to the Sunshine round because of the security feature on the back. And the third option was the APMEX silver round. Now, there are different APMEX silver rounds, but APMEX, a very popular, a very trusted silver round right here. And funny enough, I got a handful of these. In fact, all of the ones on the bottom row right here, these are all APMEX silver rounds, and I have even more of them. When I first got started stacking, the only silver I was stacking was the silver rounds. I wasn't stacking anything else. I wasn't going after any American Eagles, no Maple Leafs, no 90%. I wasn't even stacking silver bars. I was going exclusively with silver rounds. And the reason I went with rounds over bar, I don't believe there was a reason for that. I just wanted to get the silver rounds. I guess there were more designs, there were more options. And at the very beginning, I thought it was pretty cool. You just order a bunch of random design silver rounds off of APMEX or JM Bullion or whatever, and you just never know what you're going to get. It's always a surprise. It's always something that you just don't know what to expect. Sometimes you'll get ones that you already have. Sometimes you'll get ones that you've been wanting to get. Sometimes you'll get something that you didn't even know existed. And half of these silver rounds right here, that's exactly how I got them. I would just order random designs off of some of the most popular online precious metal dealing websites. And of all of the silver rounds that I got, the most common was the Silver Buffalo. I didn't order Silver Buffaloes specifically. I did earlier on, but when I was going with the random designs, I wasn't going after anything specific. I didn't really care. Sometimes I would get 5 of the same exact rounds. Sometimes I'd get 10 of the same exact rounds all at once. Sometimes I'd get completely different silver rounds. But almost every single time I would open up a package from one of these online precious metal dealing websites, almost every single time there would be at least one silver buffalo round in there. It's the most common silver buffalo round I would get my hands on. It's the most recognizable, it's the most trusted, it's the most respected silver round that there is. And it's also my favorite looking, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a good looking silver round. So I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on the silver buffalo? Is it your favorite silver round? Do you have another silver round that you prefer more? Maybe it's the Walking Liberty, maybe it's the Liberty Bell, maybe it's the Sunshine round, maybe it's something else. And by the way, I have several silver rounds in these airtight capsules, such as the buffaloes right here. People ask me every single time I post a video where there's a silver round in a capsule, why I keep them in a capsule. Truth is, I put them in capsules when I didn't know any better. When I first got started stacking, I just figured that's probably something that I should do, not really understanding that it's kind of unnecessary. It doesn't harm the silver rounds. There's nothing bad that's going to happen because I put them in the capsules, but I put them in the capsules just because I didn't know any better. I just felt like that was just what I was supposed to do. So that's what I did for the first couple of weeks of stacking, and then I learned it wasn't really a necessary thing to do, so I stopped. And the reason I keep the ones in there is just because I just figured, well, why take them out? They're already in there. Who cares? No one's getting hurt. It's not bothering anybody. It doesn't really matter. So I got started by putting them in airtight capsules. Here's just a small portion of the silver rounds. If you guys need airtight capsules, by the way, please, you don't need to put them in airtights if they're just generic silver rounds. You don't need to put your silver buffaloes in there. But if you have collectible coins or even a low mintage silver round that you just want to keep protected, you want to keep it a little bit safer, or maybe there's some sentimental value behind it, or whatever the case may be, if you need any airtight tubes and capsules for your silver or your gold coins, rounds, or bars, I will leave them linked in the description. Again, you don't need to do it, but if you want to keep it as protected as possible, it's an idea for you. I'll leave those linked in the description. Or if you need storage for your generic rounds, this right here is just a generic tube. It is a medallion coin safe tube made in the USA. I don't know if you could see that, but it says made in the USA.
Get some!
Very, very cheap. However, not really the most durable. You can actually see a little bit flimsy. Not a big deal. As long as you're not throwing them all over the place, shouldn't really matter. My suggestion is you should probably tape over the top, just because if it tips over and it's full of silver, it's probably going to spill. The top's probably going to pop off. So just tape it closed, store it in the safe. Should be good to go. I'll leave those linked in the description as well. And by the way, I'll also leave mint tubes linked in the description, which are for silver eagles. If you want to buy an empty tube for silver eagles and slowly but surely fill it up on your own. That's what I was doing for a while as well. A bunch of silver and gold supplies and whatnot will be linked in the description. Airtights, anti-tarnish paper, different types of tubes, capsules, whatnot, even a miniature lockbox to store the silver and gold in while you're saving up for a proper safe. Everything is linked in the description. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on the silver buffalo round? What is your favorite silver round that exists? Do you stack silver rounds exclusively? Because I've gotten a lot of comments over the years from people who hate silver coins. They hate government minted silver. And they figured, why pay an extra $1 as a premium? Keep in mind, this was several years back. Why pay a little bit more for a coin when you can get the same exact amount of silver, same exact level of purity for a slightly lower premium? So I know a lot of people out there don't even stack Maples or Eagles or Philharmonics or Libertads or Britannias or anything like that. Exclusively silver rounds. But on the flip side, I know a lot of people out there hate generic silver because they feel like it's not as trusted or respected or as safe as going with something that was minted by a sovereign government. There's really no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. As long as you're getting silver, you're doing it right, in my opinion. So head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to the silver buffalo round or silver rounds in general. As we can see here, I have a lot of weird ones. I mean, this right here, a wrestling silver round, the king of sports. Like I said, any idea you can think of, any concept, there's a silver round out there for you. I know that there are silver rounds with football teams and basketball teams, logos minted on them. Obviously, we have some patriotic silver rounds, some American Liberty Bells, Statue of Liberty, Walking Liberty, Bald Eagles, the Bill of Rights, all some of my favorite designs. This one right here, you can actually see right on the back. USA, no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt. That kind of went right out the window when they started with currency.
Gotcha!
But that's a story for a different video. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, talking about generic silver rounds or just really anything about the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,700. And I appreciate that. Got a brand new video dropping tonight, so keep your eyes peeled. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, once again, what are your thoughts on the silver buffalo round? Would you like to see the U.S. Mint come out with a 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver buffalo coin? We already have the gold buffalo and the gold eagle, and we only have the silver eagle, so why not have a silver buffalo? That's the way I've always seen it. And no, I'm not talking about the constitutional. I'm talking about pure silver. Slap $1 face value on there and call it a day. That's what I say.
How about I just go eat some hay?
But to each their own. Maybe you disagree with me, which is perfectly fine. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic regarding the silver buffalo and what your favorite silver round is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.